The twin moons hung low over the rust-red dunes of Relian 4 when 12-year-old Kai Ren heard the screaming. It wasn't human. It wasn't even close. The sound shivered like broken glass across the night. Sky-high, sharp, desperate. Kai froze by the rusted water extractors he had been repairing, tools falling from his hands. Another animal? No. This sounds like someone begging. Then another noise followed the deep, metallic growl of a pirate skiff. Kai's heart punched his ribs. Pirates, Galactica. Everyone on the colony knew that name like a curse. Raiders who hunted rare species, especially those with valuable biology. And recently, people had reported sightings of a young dragon-blooded alien nearby. Kai didn't think. He didn't plan. He ran, across dunes, across jagged rock, toward the screaming. The dragon girl, he found her in a ravine small, maybe his age, maybe younger. She had lavender scales along her cheeks, silver horns no longer than his fingers, and wings folded tight in terror. Chains crackled with electrified energy around her wrists. 3 pirates were dragging her toward their skiff. She fought them with everything she had, but she was exhausted, wounded, and terrified. One pirate laughed. "Empire will pay millions for a pure-blood hatchling like you." Kai didn't know what he was doing, just that he couldn't watch this happen. He grabbed a rock and threw it with all his strength. It hit a pirate on the head. Kai shouted like an idiot. The pirate stared at him, stunned that some skinny human farm boy dared to interfere. The dragon girl stared twice, glowing with golden fear. "You brat," one pirate growled. "I'll gut you." Kai charged down the ravine. He had no weapons, no armor, only instincts and desperation. One pirate lunged, but Kai ducked and shoved a fistful of sand into his eyes. Another swung an electro baton, but Kai kicked the battery pack and knocked it from his hands. For 3 seconds, just 3, he was winning. Then the largest pirate caught him by the throat and slammed him against a rock. "You should have stayed home," the pirate sneered. "Got?" Kai gasped, vision blurring. And that was when the dragon girl moved. Her chains glowed, her eyes burned bright gold. A shockwave erupted from her chest. Dragonfire burst without flame-pure concussive force. The pirates flew backward, smashing into boulders. Kai collapsed, coughing. The girl crawled to him, trembling. You helped me." "Yeah," Kai croaked. "Bad idea, I know." She gently held his hands. "My name is Lyria Sakai." She looked into his eyes, expression soft and confused. "No human has ever saved a dragonblood. Why would you?" Kai shrugged, even though he was shaking. "Because you were scared and alone. Nobody deserves that." Her eyes widened. "I will not forget this." Kai Ren of Relian 4. But fate didn't let them say more. More pirate skiffs echoed in the distance. He helped her cut the chains using a damaged pirate baton, and together they ran deeper into the ravine until she found a hidden crevice. She placed a glowing clawed finger on his chest. "When the sun rises, I must fly home. If they see you with me, they'll kill you." "It's okay," Kai whispered. "Just be safe." She nodded, wings unfurling, silver and beautiful in the moonlight. "I owe you a life debt, human boy. One day I will return." Then she flew into the night, and he never saw her again. Not for 21 long years. 21 years later Relian, for had changed. Kai had grown from a skinny boy into a rugged frontier engineer with scars from years of defending the colony from raiders, storms, and famine. The world was harder. So was he. He had almost forgotten the lavender-scaled girl he once saved, almost because, every so often, when the moons were low, he still heard her first scream echoing in his dreams. One afternoon, a deep roar thundered across the sky louder than any ship ever built by humans. Everyone in the colony ran outside. Shadows fell. A massive obsidian warship scaled like a dragon, shaped like a spear, descended from the clouds. Its engines pulsed with starfire. Every colonist panicked. Kai, his assistant, screamed, "That's a Dracarian Imperial dreadnought. Why is it here?" Kai had no answer. The ship's front tines opened like wings, and a landing ramp extended. Hundreds of Imperial guards emerged, scaled warriors with halberds of plasma. Then a figure stepped out, graceful, terrifying, regal, a woman with silver horns, lavender scales along her cheeks, and golden eyes that glowed like twin suns. Her armor shimmered with Imperial sigils. Her cloak flowed like molten starlight. People around Kai fell to their knees. Everyone recognized her. Larissa, Empress of the Dracarian Star Empire, ruler of 200 worlds, breaker of Pirate Galactica. Dragon Empress. Kai felt his heart stop. No. No, impossible. She walked down the ramp. Then she smiled warmly, softly, beautifully, the same way the young dragon girl did in the ravine all those years ago. "Kai Ren," she said, her voice echoing like music across the colony. "I have returned." The guards parted as she approached him. Kai swallowed. You remember me?" She lifted her hand. "I remember the boy who defied pirates with bare hands. I remember the boy who saved me when I was helpless. I remember the boy who treated a dragon-blooded not as a weapon, but as a child." Kai blinked back disbelief. "That was 21 years ago. I counted every year." Her tail flicked once. Behind her dragons showed joy that way. The colonists stared, speechless, as the Empress bowed before a human engineer. "Kai Ren of Relian 4, she said softly. "I have come to repay the life debt I owe you." Kai stumbled back. No, that's not necessary." She gently touched his hand, like she once did long ago. "It is necessary, because you changed my destiny." Her guards stepped forward and presented a massive ceremonial chest. Larissa opened it. Inside was an orb of swirling starlight, the heart of Atheron. A treasure nations had gone to war over, enough to power a whole planet. "My empire owes you its empress," she whispered. "This is the smallest of gifts." Kai shook his head. "I didn't save you to get anything." "I know," she said, voice trembling. "That is why you deserve everything." The crowd gasped as Larissa extended a hand to him. "Kai, will you come with me? Join my court, my fleet, my life." Her golden eyes softened. "For 21 years, I wondered if the brave human boy ever found happiness. I want you to stand beside me." Kai stared at her, stunned. "You're an empress." "I'm just a technician." "Wrong." She smiled again, the smile that once lit a ravine in the moonlight. "You are the human who saved me. You are the bravest man I know." "Kai," she whispered, stepping closer, "come with me. Not as a subject, not as a servant, but as someone I trust." The colony around him held its breath. Kai exhaled slowly. Well, When you put it like that, how can I say no? Larissa's wings flared with joy. She placed her forehead against his dragon custom for deep trust. Then from this day forward, she said, you walk beside the Empress of Dragons. Kai smiled. And from this day forward, you'll always have someone who will throw rocks at pirates for you. She laughed a sound like rolling thunder. The Empress took his hand, and together, they walked toward the dreadnought as the entire colony watched, speechless. Ending note, HFY, moment hand, somewhere deep inside the galaxy. Pirates still whispered in fear. Beware the Empress's human. He once saved a dragon girl, and she rules worlds for him.